All right, so I am starting this newsletter called Mayberry Marketing Millionaire in the Making. And it's just a really cool place to come and talk about all things marketing in a small town, what that looks like, just sharing my experience, serving if I can. But it's also going to be talking about the ridiculousness of the internet and the trolls and the people that try to screw with you when you're trying to run a business and trying to help people, who question your motives, who do everything they can except try for themselves to be successful. Because I had a great opportunity today that came from just such a situation where I put out on Facebook a call to join the newsletter, and you get a troll who can't be happy for anybody and wants to just make assumptions and throw accusations and do anything and everything but make their own thing to be successful. So that's one of the things that irritate me, that this thing of that people who are trying to do the right thing have to be quiet and professional so as not to come off looking bad online against people who are clearly there with an ulterior motive to trash and just be miserable. I don't subscribe to that, and I don't think that you should either. I think we are in a time where we absolutely expose the miserable people who would needlessly try to ruin somebody's opportunity to serve and help and have the intentions that are good and honorable, just because they're unhappy with their own lives and they need to lash out. I say we absolutely expose that. The good thing about entrepreneurship is that you don't have to kowtow to anything or anybody's needs or pander to nonsense like that. You can stand up, step forward, step out, and say exactly what you think about it. How they used to do back in the old days, in the good old days of Mayberry, where they would call you on your bull crap if you tried to pull that stuff. I say we bring that back. But essentially, my idea for this newsletter was to bring it to people who may not have experience in marketing. You're a stay-at-home mom and you want to sell something because you want to continue to stay home with your kids. You're a tradesman, a plumber, electrician. You don't know necessarily how to compete with other plumbers or electricians in your town. You don't know how to get that list of people who will call you and then, become the household name in your town. The good news is you don't need a ton of people or followers. Like, you just need a very simple engine. And that engine for me, what I teach is newsletter marketing, email newsletter marketing, because it allows you to build a world where people are excited to hear from you. It allows you to form relationships with people. It allows you to build trust with them, offer them services, and continue going back to that space to serve them and make a living that you deserve to make with your trade, expertise, skill that God has given you. I wholeheartedly believe that. I support that. I am full speed ahead with that. And it doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. You don't need to be an influencer. You don't have to jump up and down or act crazy. You don't even have to be on camera like this. I just wanted to do a video newsletter just to get my thoughts out as fast as they're racing, because I really love talking marketing with people, especially if it can help them and they implement it. I love talking to people about their business and showing them one or two things that can be the game changer for their business and their lives, because that does move the needle. That does move the tax bracket. That actually helps people. More money means better resources for families, and the effect goes on and on. So join me in this newsletter where I get very frank, very real, no filter. I do not suffer fools. I don't throw my pearls to swine. I'm going to tell you exactly like it is. If I don't know, I'll find out. If I do know, I'll tell you what's worked for me. And just wholehearted, honest, trustworthy, forthright marketing that feels good, never icky, and is based on a foundation of hometown values and just helping your neighbor. Let's see what we get into.